that not begin to change our world, to help us to be able to appreciate each other and to seek to work together? Jesus became a baby in order to bring us to God. During these weeks leading up to Christmas, I've spent a lot of time in our schools, visiting with the children, and having an opportunity to see what a wonderful job our schools are doing in preparing our children for life. Education in our Catholic schools in our diocese is true formation. It is academic and it is excellent in its academics. But it is also value-centered and includes the spiritual. It truly forms a whole person for life. So school visits at this time of year are great. The children are very ready for Christmas and full of energy. It's like a sugar high. I don't think I'd want to be a pre-K teacher at this time of year. In the different classrooms that I visited, we talked about the meaning of Advent and the meaning of Christmas. I was really happy to see that the young people understood that Christmas is about giving, not only about getting. And that was shown in the projects that they undertook to feed the hungry, provide clothing for our new immigrants, to make sure that our military had Christmas packages. These projects were carried out all over the diocese, both in our schools and in our faith formation programs. It's a good reminder that Jesus is a gift, and he gives a gift, God. Today, as we come together in this Eucharist, Jesus becomes small again for us. We see him in the stable reminding us of his birth. But he also becomes small for us in the host we receive at communion. It is Jesus we receive. It is God. It is gift. Our gift in return is to look beyond ourselves and our own settled opinions to see the needs of others and to do what we can to alleviate them. In this regard, I'm going to return to the schools. Remember, Jesus came among us as a baby so we would approach him. We would not fear him. We would want to know what he wants of us. Having a child teach us might be a way we know what that means. One of the principals sent me a note this past week, sharing with me the result of a project in one of the classes in her school, specifically the 3rd grade. The children were asked to think of what they would give Jesus for Christmas, and they wrote essays about that. One young woman ended her essay in these words: "You don't need to give Jesus a car." Evidently, she'd seen all those commercials with Santa Claus in his Mercedes. "You need to give Jesus your attention. You need to give Jesus your attention." What we celebrate this morning, my brothers and sisters, is not a one-day reality. Jesus came among us to get our attention, but he remains with us. He continues to do that whenever we gather, as we are now for Eucharist, and receive him in communion. In his gift of himself, he shows us how to live. We follow him by humbling ourselves as he did, seeking the good in those around us, being open to the humanity of each person, sharing the life that Jesus shared, and trying to help where we can to make the lives of others better. This morning's paper has an article about recycling your Christmas tree. I thought, that's awfully fast. Christmas doesn't end that quickly. It is a season, and it opens us to a way of life. Jesus, God, remains with us. So let us pay attention to what he brings us, so that we might live his gifts through the year. For today, a great light has come upon the earth. Merry Christmas. I believe in one God, the Father Almighty, maker of all heaven and earth,